Welcome back to part 2 of teaching your horse how to spin. So to do a little recap of stage 1, these are kind of minimum requirements that you want to be able to walk your horse, pick up your inside rein a little tighter than your outside, and have your horse step underneath your left rein going to the left. So I'm not confusing you. Left rein goes up, outside rein supports, and have that horse step underneath me. There. And what I mean by underneath me is when my hand goes out to the side, my horse gets underneath that. Okay? It's very important. Same thing on the other side. Hands come up, the horse gets underneath that. All right? So my horse is learning that I can control his front foot. Watch. There. Now in part 2, we're going to start closing this horse a much smaller circle. Start closing up the circumference of the circle. And his job is to start giving me more than one crossover. We're looking for 2 or 3 at one time. So I'm going to ask him, 1, 2, and lean forward a little bit and bump him out. Good boy. Okay? And you don't have to get way up here by the ears, but I do want him to really distinguish when I want to leave and when I want to stay put. Ask again. Inside rein is still higher than the outside. Ask him to go on around a little more rhythm. Good. Good. Walk out. That was really nice. And at this stage, you'll use your outside leg a little bit more and kind of bump that horse around, okay? And I do use spurs a little bit if I need to on these real lazy ones. And I just find it to help. Like I said, more of a sensitive horse, you don't have to use much leg, but I do like to use the spurs there to move that horse over, okay? I don't want to nag him, I want to just kind of bump him there and have him just stay here a little bit. That's part 2, is getting a little more rhythm, a little more consistent, okay? Now, I do not want to lose that rhythm, so meaning I'm going to ask him to step and keep that rhythm. There, watch my leg, bump, there. Now you see here, let's talk about the kicking. I did not turn my toes out and spur him. I just bumped my whole leg. See that whole leg kick? That does wonders. You don't have to use the end of your rowels all the time and, kick your horse. That just dulls him up. And it's not really always the nicest way to your horse, the approach. So I'm going to bump my leg, just that bump. There it is. I'm going to hold them there and have them to go on around. Good. Good boy. And I'll walk out of it. So you can see he's starting to give me some rhythm in that turn. So number 1, he's staying longer in the spin, and 2, he's giving me rhythm. All right? So I'm going to count the rhythm for you. Right, left, 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 left, right. Change a little bit rhythm there. So I'm going to walk forward. I want you to see that. See my rhythm lost? I lost my rhythm about 1.5 turns. So I'm going to go ahead and get some energy going again and show you where his threshold is. It's about a 1.5 turn. There, he kind of sucked back there. He didn't want to go into it, so I just immediately walked him forward again. He's a little bit stuck back here, so I'm just going to walk him out of it. There. If he starts sucking back in that turn before I ask him to, I'll walk him out of it. Good. And send him out of it kind of aggressive there. There. So that's 1. Then I start losing it. He needs to walk out of it a little bit. He's getting a little sucked back on me. Keep the rhythm. See, the rhythm is there. There. So for his level, I'm going to see if he can work on camera here to see if he'll step up to 1.5. So just hold him. There it was. Now leave. There. See what I'm talking about? It's work on that rhythm. Okay, anytime I lose that rhythm and he starts sucking back and the hind quarter starts kicking out, immediately go back to that walk. Send him forward, send him forward, send him forward. Okay, let's do it again. So we're walking forward, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good boy, keep the rhythm, keep the rhythm. I had to bump him a little bit there, he came back to rhythm, good, I'll walk out of it. Okay? So that's where he's at, is learning how to stay in that turn just a little bit longer. Notice how, again, I keep working on that one side. I don't do left and then left and right. That's at a high level we do that. The beginning stages there, this is gonna be a good one. Good rhythm. See the good rhythm he has there? He's just stepping around real pretty. There, I got 2. I'm just gonna ask him to keep stepping here. And I'll leave. There, see the rhythm? But there for a brief moment, I had to catch him and send him forward there, a little bit in his body. So ask him. You don't have to go fast. We just want a nice, pretty step and walk him out of it. There. And don't worry about so much about the hip right now. Just get the front end stepping forward. Get it moving forward and around, forward and around, forward and around. Same thing to the right. Good. Step on around. Good. And walk out. See, I kind of kicked him there, didn't I? Because he didn't quite walk out with rhythm. This side, he's getting a little stuck back. There he goes. Good boy. And leave right there. Good. That was really nice. So one thing I want to kind of point out to you to not go down this path, a lot of people want the horse to either speed up, or if the horse, they want more try out of the horse, and they go to their face instead of using your legs. And kind of what my philosophy on this is, they got to answer you with their feet, not their face. Okay? Yeah, the head does matter, but it's a hood ornament. Okay? The feet is where the engine is. So I want this horse, if I ask him to turn, I want that foot to step first like that and give it to me. Okay? So I get that by using my own legs. A lot of people are real handsy with their, and not enough, using enough energy with their feet and their timing. So when I ask this horse to turn around, if he gets kind of turned inside out, or if he's not stepping around, let's make him go real slow, and I want him to go faster, and he's stepping around like this, I don't start pulling harder. I start kicking a little harder. See the difference? The harder I kick, see how the faster he goes, don't he? See the difference? Okay, I want you to see that. If I want his feet to go faster, I put more pressure on my feet. Okay, I don't go to his face to get that speed. Okay? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.